What's your reaction to Brandon's statements?
The reaction to Brandon's statements, as I have said, and I said to Brandon, there's nobody in this state, including Brandon, that doesn't want Brandon on the floor as much as I do. Okay, so, last night was a rotation that I felt we needed to get back. We wanted to get back to our first unit, and I went to that rotation. The bottom line is making decisions on substitutions. It's going to be me making those decisions as far as what's best for the team. In that first game, he played. Brandon played 25, 26 minutes. I'm sure there were some comments about why, he didn't shoot the ball well, but I felt in that game that we had some matchups, so I left him in the game. Basically, it comes down to the team, what's best for the team. And I went back with Wesley and Miller at the guard position to finish off the game, and that happens, and I totally got a great deal of respect for Brandon and what he has done, for this organization, and just as I didn't read the comments that were said, far as what Brandon said, but there's no disrespect there, and totally respect, and it's a challenge every time I call Brandon's name off the bench.
What do you mean by that?
That's our all-star. This is we're going through a season where we are trying to figure out exactly what he can do and how he can help the team and get him through this year. But I know what he has done for this organization, and to call Brandon Roy name as a backup is different. So I totally understand what he's saying.
Did you talk to him?
How did it end? What was the name?
We're moving on to the game tomorrow. That's where it ended. What we need to do tomorrow to try and win this game.
Do you think he'll play more minutes tomorrow night?
He's going to play his role, which is coming off the bench, and we will see. There wasn't any minutes promised or anything like that. All of our guys want to play minutes, and as I said, I'm trying to put this team in position, and Brandon knows that, and I've talked to the team about that. To win games, so the rotations are going to be different. The first night, Wesley didn't play, and Rudy didn't play a lot of minutes last night. So the bottom line is our guys have to be ready to play, go out and, try and be productive and make some things happen. And, I'm going to be working in the best interest of not just individual players, but the team.
Is there something he needs to do to earn more minutes, or is it just a match?
Everybody does, and we've talked about that. So as I said last night, about last night's game, I felt that Wesley had some good things going, and Andre was doing some good things, and I went back to those guards.
Before that game, did you intend to make him the last guy off the bench?
Well, I last guy. You're coming off the bench. You're coming off the bench. In Wesley's case, he was in foul trouble the first game. So Nicholas ended up, because of a matchup, you're coming off the bench. What difference does it make which guy you're coming in at your normal rotation or your normal position?
Well, obviously it does make a difference to him. And when you said it yourself that he's the franchise guy.
I totally.
A guy like Patty Mills is coming in front of him. I think that's when he's like, wow, okay, where do I stand?
Well, let's get to the game tomorrow. Okay, that has been addressed, and let's move to the game tomorrow.
Has this, do you feel, become a distraction for you guys?
No, because we're moving to the game tomorrow. Thank you. Sore, but it should be ready to go.
What do you have to do to get back in this series tomorrow night?
Well, we saw some things. I mean, first, we got to take care of the ball. We had 6 turnovers in the fourth quarter, last night. And, then we have to do a better job of stopping Dirk. I mean, he's having big fourth quarters against us for the most part. We're doing some good things containing him for 3 quarters, but the fourth quarter, he's been able to have big quarters. Defensively, our pick and roll defense must get better, guarding their guards. Berea, Kidd, Terry, all of those guys have had success in our pick and roll defense.
Would you like to see, you've had a lot of success posting up there, bigger guards, but you seem to get away from that a little last game. Would you like to go to that more? And that's the way you can use Brandon, obviously, to your advantage.
That's part of the game plan.
You're not turning the ball over hardly at all.
They do a good job of taking care of the ball, and they didn't have many turnovers last night. They're not a high turnover team. Kidd does a good job. Dirk is handling the ball a lot. They don't turn the ball over a lot.
It's nothing to do with your pressure or anything like that. It's something just turned up.
Well, again, they do a good job of taking care of the ball. They've always done that.
Fourth quarter offensively, you're looking to make I mean, it's been tough to find points there.
Well, you got to score, and the other night we went with matchups and we didn't score. I thought the first night we went to some matchups and we didn't get scoring. I thought last night, we got away from LaMarcus, and we need to make sure that he's a focus going down the stretch. Get that ball to LaMarcus and play through him. Only 3 touches in that fourth quarter. We got to do a better job of getting him the ball.
What makes it tougher in that fourth quarter to get him the ball? It seems like early he's able to get it, and then in the fourth, it doesn't seem to be able to get in there.
Well, sometimes you can get away from what you're supposed to be doing out there, and I think we felt we had some other matchups, and we chose to go to those matchups. Yeah.
It seems like their screens are giving you guys a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Are they exceptionally good screeners, or are you guys not doing a good
No,
job?
we got to be more aggressive. The guards need to get into the ball. Our bigs got to get up. I mean, we are way too soft on our pick and roll defense. We got to get up and be more aggressive than that.
You guys had you got out and ran pretty effectively early. Did they take that away from you late, or did you guys?
No, I think we got away from it. It was working, and 28 points in that second quarter, and then I think we kind of got away from that. That is something that we need to be consistent in with both groups, not only the first group, but the second group.
What, the day after, have you been able to assess kind of the mental state of the team?
Well, you of course you're disappointed coming back with 2 losses, but we just got to take care of business here. Pretty much this was regular season where we dropped 2, was able to get 2 at home. We got to put that behind us, and of course get ready, get focused for tomorrow night's game, and get tomorrow night's game.
2 more questions.
What did the guys come in at all and work out, or was it just completely up to them?
We watched no. We watched film. We watched film of last night's game.
Was that the plan the whole time to take today off, or was there a reason why you decided not to have practice?
Film is practice, so we watched ourselves and showed what we looked like last night out on that floor, and of course why Coach Mack makes substitutions the way he does.
Thanks, Bill.